Alright, what's good on YouTube fam? Welcome back to the live stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back. Let me get the Zoom guys up here. Zoom in a little bit here. Cool. I just had some little gold buys there into previous hourly highs. I didn't get the best of entry, so I couldn't really close anything off. But just had a nice little pullback trade there on gold. A very nice little quick scalp. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Quick question: 50% rule relevant to daily balance or the starting balance? If you mean the 50% profit target, that's just of the overall target. So you can't make more than 50% of the profit target in 1 day. Let me let the Zoom guys in here. Share my screen.
Recording in progress.
All right, what's going on, Zoom guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me just make sure you guys can hear me all good. Yeah, cool. Good morning. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Happy Thursday. Unemployment claims today. We finally got some news on gold. I just had some of these buys on gold, but I wanted it from down here, but I missed it. But I was buying gold up into this previous hourly high up here, so I got a bit of a shit entry, so I didn't get to take any. But coming up to grab them highs was actually very, very nice. Let me just level.
I got stopped at break even there also.
Yeah, good break even, man. I wanted it from down here, but my alert didn't go off. I wanted it from once this wicked out these lows, closed bullish. I wanted buys from here to come up and grab these highs here. That was like 19.
I'm thinking I'm going to break even a bit too soon.
Yeah, maybe, man. For me, I go break even as soon as we grab some highs, as opposed to like a tick amount or anything like that. Yeah, I got my entry from here, so I only hit like 9.5 ticks, so it wasn't worth securing. But as soon as we grabbed these highs, that's when I was break even on this one. Like I said, I really wanted it from here, because you guys look at this on the hourly. You had like, once this one was being formed, you had like 3 highs to come and grab. And even if gold's going to see a push down into this low today, you're at least going to wick up these highs here, wick out this double top before this push back down. And yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I wanted this one, because this would have given me like 16. I would have closed some break even. I didn't get the best entry there, but we had some amazing shorts today in Asia. Good job to you guys who got the shorts in Asia. Very, very nice plays. Just simple left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We wicked out daily highs, closed back below this very significant level. We took this little play down here. I closed this position in Asia around 21 ticks. Ended up pushing into around 60. So let me update that. So I closed 21, ended up pushing into 60. Let me just share this with you guys.
That was a great catch.
Yeah,
Okay.
lovely, man. Thank you. Very, very clean. Very, very clean.
That was huge.
Yeah. Good morning, Ross. Good morning, man. Yo, Tom. Right, what's going on? Let me see. Where are we?
Okay.
I can't share this. Yeah.
90%. Must be nice.
Yeah, 90%. Yeah, shorts today were very, very simple. Very, very simple. Let me just open it up here. You already seen it on my screen, doesn't really matter. But yeah, just shorten the Asia head and shoulders and Asia top wick down into that daily bottom wick. As soon as we create the bottom wick, that's pretty much where I was then closing full. Ended up ripping down a little bit more. That was some very, very nice shorts, and quite a lot of you guys did get them shorts in Asia, so good job. It was a very, very simple move. Hopefully we get a clean like that one today as well. Such a gift, that one. Thanks, man. Yeah, good job, Anthony. Glad you caught it, man. It was very, very nice. Very nice. But let's see what we got going on. I'm going to get rid of... Let me get rid of these positions. What time is it? Yeah, cool. Hourly's just closed. Let me hide this. Let's get rid of this. Let's draw up some new levels. That was the daily open. This is yesterday's low. These are the highs that we said yesterday you would come up and grab. Well, you pushed up after bouncing off this support. 100 ticks to grab that high. Closed back below. Kept pushing down. Let's have a quick look at this hourly on gold. Sorry, daily. See what we could have coming in for today. Because like we mentioned yesterday, you were bound to, you know, as you close back above this level, come and grab these daily highs. So now you've grabbed these daily highs, failed to close bullish, and actually closed back below these highs. So today looks to be creating a potential evening star here to come down and re-grab yesterday's low. It's very doji. You know, you got unemployment claims today, so hopefully that can give gold some movement. I think even if you're going to see a push up today, you're going to at least grab yesterday's low. And obviously if you're going to short, then you're going to grab it anyway. So shorting down whichever scenario is going to play out today to at least grab yesterday's low in either situation is a given. So shorting into that is kind of like a win-win. You got like, what, 30 ticks into lows? Amazing. So yesterday's call was great. You guys on Zoom saw the market call already. It was pretty difficult to be able to catch the buys up into, you know, all of this like triple top, this high up here. But it did end up getting hit pretty well. And today we can see 4 hour on gold's closed bearish, finding some support. But what have we not done? We haven't grabbed the liquidity. And where's the liquidity? Right below this low here. So anyone who's trying to buy gold right now, stops are going to be below this low, and we could be looking for this to have a drive down and grab any retailers who are trying to buy gold too early. Now this, have a quick look at this hourly. Let me just move this over here. Let me just wait, put this over there. Yeah, so hourly on gold, these were the buys that we took to come and grab this little double top here. Hourly double top, wicked out the lows, closed bullish. We've now grabbed them highs and closed slightly doji. We have closed back above. You know, I think these lows are going to get grabbed nicely here. But for now, you're closing back above this key level. So unless you close back below here, you can look for the shorts. But you've closed back above this major support to the left that's been held and respected all day yesterday. So as long as you respect this, could you be seeing a retracement higher? It's very, very possible. Then you could be looking to wick out these lows, maybe towards unemployment claims. So Asia had that beautiful 70 tick sell-off today, which was very, very nice. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Now today you're kind of sitting back down at the neckline here. You're sitting back down at this major support. So until you get any closures out of that, that's all you can really be looking for. You've got a little double bottom down here. You've wicked out some highs. You had a little double top. Grabbed the double top. Failed to close above. Retested now, starting to push back lower. So overall, you know, today I want to see gold come down and grab a lot of this support. But in order for me to want to take that intraday now, I at least want to see a closure below this resistance, support, broke, straight back above, fake out, broke below, retest, break back above. So So as long as we trade above this level, you could just continue to either range or push higher. If we want to go short, we want to see this closure back below here. There's no liquidity highs to play into now. We've already grabbed the 1, 2, 3, 4 highs up here. You've wicked them all out, starting to close back below. So if you get a nice breakout here, shorts down into that support down there is like 20 ticks, which is great. Very, very nice. Thoughts on the TFF issue? I haven't seen it, man. What's that? TFF issue? What's that, man? Still holding runners. Let's talk about sales. Anthony, good man. Good man. Hey, what's going on, Brett? What's going on, man? Where do you have your runners from, Anthony? Still up here? If you hold runners into that daily low, it's going to be a pretty, good man, yeah. So Anthony on Zoom, still got runners from these positions up here. I would say, as soon as you start grabbing these daily lows, man, that can be a great target. Or, to be fair, you could even hold it at break even until the news comes out, because you still have this major double bottom down here, which is going to get grabbed, potentially today. You shouldn't need to come anywhere near this again. If you do, you may just continue to push up into these highs. So if you go sells from here, then you're covered. You're chilling. But I think even if you're going to see a push back to these highs, you would at least grab that before that. So that's why to continue to sell gold today makes nice. Makes sense. Makes nice. Wait, how much did I just hit on that trade that I just put in the journal? I think I hit like 9 ticks or something, which is probably the lowest I've hit all month. 9, yeah. Futures chart lows already being grabbed. This one, let me see. Let me see. If it has, it still will get grabbed on FX if it has. Let me have a look. Let me just get this fired up. Let me see, 30. Yeah, interesting, man. Yeah, good spot. Yeah, on the futures, it's already been grabbed. This is the reason I don't analyze off the futures. That's very far off. So you guys on YouTube who always ask why do we analyze the spot chart but trade the futures is a good shout, good spot by Robbie, who just spotted that this low here has already been wicked out on the futures chart here. And then if you take a look at the currency, you can see we've come nowhere near it. And if you're watching it on the futures, you'd probably be looking for longs. But the likelihood is, on the currency chart, there's a very high chance that gold's still going to grab that low on the spot chart, which means still on the futures chart, you're going to see gold dip down more. Because if you look at this on like the daily, it's very unlikely that gold is going to respect yesterday's low if you're going to see a push up. Short still valid for me, Robert. So it's an interesting one. Usually you see it the other way around, where the FX is that much out of sync and that far ahead of the futures. But when the futures has already grabbed the low, but the FX chart hasn't, yeah, to me there's still more downside there to come. Yeah, absolutely, man. If it was the other way around, and the spot chart here had grabbed it, but futures hadn't, then that would probably be enough. But given the actual currency chart here hasn't grabbed the lows, yeah, I still think you'll drop down more on gold. Absolutely. Futures prop firms will be more popular now. What do you think? Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know why more people don't just trade futures prop firms anyway. Unless you're swing trading or something, you're trading a higher time frame, then absolutely. Futures prop firms are only really good for like intraday trading and scalping. If you want to swing trade, I don't know of any futures prop firms that you can swing trade on. Top step, you have to have all your positions closed by 3 p.m. Central Time. So unless you're swing trading higher time frame, trade FX prop firms. But if you're day trading, there's no reason to trade an FX firm. Unless you don't know, you want a bit more. The drawdown rules are obviously much tighter on Top Step, but you pay that off with a much easier funding process. But yeah, I haven't seen any. I haven't heard about any TFF issues. I haven't heard it. What is TFF? Is that the funding firm or some shit? I haven't. What is it? The funding firm? Is that what they're called? I assume. The fund? No, not the funded trade. Yeah, TFF. I haven't even heard of TFF. TFF Forex. True Forex Funds. True Forex Funds. Yeah, I have heard of them. Why have I heard of them? True Forex Funds. Yeah, I have heard of them. I'm not sure why, but what happened with them? Is that another one that's been shut down or something? Was that not the one that everyone was promoting passing EAs on it? You had all these gurus who were saying partial funding firm, and it was always True Forex Funds. Wasn't it that one? Is that the reason I know the name? Because if that's the case, then them ones are always fucking dodgy. I don't know if it is though, but the ones where you have these influencers offering to pay to partial firm are usually the most dodgiest ones. You know, like Blue Forex Funds. That was another bullshit one. It's probably could even be associated with them. That's that push up on gold. MetaQuotes removed them. Yeah, interesting, man. Interesting. Yeah, all these people might have to start trading. All of a sudden, you're going to see every guru come out as a futures trader now. Just you watch. We beat them to it. Since we've jumped to futures, almost not every, but a lot of forex firms have been coming under the fire. I don't think this push up will be long lived on gold. Personally, I think there's a lot of hourly lows here to come and grab. Remember, the 4 hour did also close bearish on gold as well. So this could easily be we could have a continuation trade here to come and re-grab 4 hour lows. The main difference between trading a future and a forex firm. Well, when trading gold, if you trade futures, man, you don't have to deal with any spreads. Funny. Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, I see them as well. I quite like them guys that do that one actually. I can't remember his name. But yeah, with futures, you don't have to deal with spreads. Top steps are one-step funding process, whereas something like FTMO is like 15% across 2 steps. So the requirements to pass are a lot harder. But technical analysis wise, nothing changes. So you get way more benefits trading futures than you do FX. Futures is much more regulated. You can pick when you trade on Top Step. They don't dictate what broker you have to trade on. You can pick whichever platform that you want. All these other FX firms, FTMO included. Well, FTMO used to allow you to trade and pick your own broker. I can't remember what they were, but when I first did an FTMO, you were able to pick your own broker, but now they realized that they needed their own, and you don't get anything like that. Whereas obviously Top Step has zero control over the price that you see, spreads, any bullshit like that. Top Step has zero control. FTMO, all these bigger funding firms like forex firms have full control and can manipulate spreads, price, everything at any time. Yes, no spreads is better for small scalps. Yeah, absolutely. FX preferable for trading a broader range of FX pairs, cost effective at monthly fees. The fees are pretty small. Yeah, you get more drawdown on FX firms, but then again, it's harder to also pass. It's kind of like you kind of weigh them off. Futures prop firms have monthly fees. No, Top Step doesn't. As soon as you pass, you stop paying any fees. That's it. Top Step is like $49. You can do an account as cheap as $49. If you pass in 1 month or less than a month, that's all you pay. And the activation fee, and that's it, which is still a fraction of what FTMO is. But once you're funded, you don't pay shit. You don't pay anything. You don't pay any subscription at all. In your opinion, is FTMO or Top Step easier to lose? I would say. I'll type it in here, but because that's the thing. When you get fun on top step, you have to stick to two. And I found I would hold trades longer because I was trading smaller size and I was looking at like the P&L, whereas you have much more freedom with other ones. But then again, it's you know I'd say it's probably easier to get a payout on Top Step as well. It's a weird one, you know. Both have pros and cons, 100%. But I think all in all, I think Top Step's a lot easier. I think mentally trying to pass FTMO is very difficult. It's very, very difficult. Like, you know, making 15% across like 2 steps. It's you got to dedicate like 3 months or 4 months or 5 months to get there, which is, you know, it's quite a long time.
It's just difficult also, right? Because a lot of these firms put such a massive emphasis on passing challenge. It puts much pressure on. Like, I fell into that trap.
Yeah.
It's like,
Me too, man.
you know, it's just the same thing, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, 100%.
I did try a lot of the crap ones.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Alan was our guinea pig. Alan tried a lot. I find less emotions with Top Step rather than FTMO. Always felt like a lot of pressure with FX prop firms. Yeah, Jay, 100%, man. I completely agree with that. That's the reason I would struggle with FTMO so much, is because the pressure would just get to me. Like, forking up $1,000 to do the challenge, having to make 15% across 2 months to then hope to continue to make more percent to get a payout. Whereas a Top Step, half the price, half the percent to become funded, and it's just a 1-step process. So there's a lot less pressure when doing a Top Step than there is to do an FTMO. When I did my first FTMOs, at the time, like spending like $500 to do a challenge, to me at the time it was a lot of money. And if doing an FTMO is a lot of money to you, that's not a good place to trade from, because you're going to be trading with a lot more stress than it already is. So I completely recommend Trade Day. I haven't heard of them, Victor. I'm not sure, man. I can have a look. I haven't heard of them, man. Cookies Japan is not real. Yeah. Top Step are great. Yeah. Great, man. But if you pass, very supportive. Yeah, agree, man. Agree. But psychology-wise, 1-step challenge is the best in my opinion. Yeah, 100%. I agree. Because that's the thing. Like, you know, if you do an FTMO, which is like, I'm not slating FTMO. If someone does FTMO, amazing. But for me, when I was doing them, you have to. Well, now it's different because you have an unlimited time to pass. That's great. When I was doing them, you had to make 10% in 30 days, and that's not 30 trading days. That's just 30 calendar days. So realistically, you have to make 10% in about 3 weeks of trading, and then you have to make another 5%. So you've made 15%, and if you now want to get a payout, you obviously got to make more percent. So essentially, I have to make like around 20% for me to ever see anything from the time that I've invested into this whole entire challenge. And that's the only reason they're so hard. You know, if you make 10% or 15%, that's fucking fantastic. Like, that's amazing. To then have to make more to then get a payout, it's very, very stressful. Very, very stressful. It's possible. I've done it. Many people have done it, but yeah, I don't think 15% across a 2-step challenge is a true reflection of a good trader. And it's very easy to fail like an FTMO and think you're a bad trader, or fail any prop firm for that example and feel like you're a bad trader. It's absolutely not the case. Oh, nice one. Look at this. That's all good, Cam. No, it's you have to build it up once you get funded with them, man. So you start off. I don't think I have it anymore. If someone else has it, there's like a graph of what you can start on trading. Scaling plan, yeah. There is a graph of it somewhere. Look at these gold buys, man. I had these gold buys. 10% month was easy. Nah, no way. Don't understand the whole two-step challenge. It's pointless and designed to stack chips against you. 100%, man. 100%. Move it. Move 3% a month's amazing, man. Anything that outbeats the market, which is like an average of like 10% a year, is amazing. Is literally amazing. So even if you make 1, 2, 3% a month, like that's fucking fantastic, honestly. It's just getting the funding in the first place, and then getting to that level. Like if you have 100, 150, 200k funding, then 3% a month all of a sudden sounds fucking amazing, which it is. It's very good. Any percent a month consistently is great. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if this can start to like close back below here. I really wanna short this, because remember the 4 hours overall bearish. You can flexible middle funding. Yeah, you can call yourself a 7-figure day trader. I think even if you're gonna push up to liquidate a lot of these lows here, this little double bottom here looks like a pretty interesting level. 20 ticks away. Yeah, cool, which is nice. Yeah, nice one, Ross. That's the one I was meaning, man. Thank you. That's the one I was meaning. Yeah, so it starts off on 3, which for futures, if you trade something like Nasdaq, like that's more than enough. But when you're trading gold, 3 lots is not a lot. And I don't like that it's the same on the 100 and 150 as well. That's the only thing that I'm a bit like, if they want to change something, which they're always adapting, I'll feed back. That's the one thing that I would say change. There is, what there is. There's huge opportunity for still other firms out there. I still see a big gap in the futures funding firms, that there still could be some very good things. FWA funding coming soon. Funding with Aaron coming soon. No, I'm not really. I'll be a partner. Deal. Match contract says 5 on top step. Yeah, for the 50k, it's 5. For 100k, it's 10, and then for 150, it's 15. But you don't need to trade anywhere near the max size, and you shouldn't ever be trading anywhere near the max size. I made another video about top step risk management rules that you guys should follow as well. And if you're trading gold, then you shouldn't be trading anywhere near that. If you're trading NAS, you definitely shouldn't be trading anywhere near that. Don't use the same contract size that you use on gold and the same as NAS. They're 2 completely different worlds. 5 contracts on gold and then 5 contracts on Nasdaq are hugely different. Unlimited drawdown. Unlimited drawdown, unlimited contract size, unlimited time. 10,000 per challenge. $10,000 to do the challenge. 3-step process. Nah, but there is a lot of opportunity still in the futures funding space, that's for sure. I don't have at all the capabilities to start a futures firm, that's for sure. Yeah, I am. I'll be very careful, man. I know. Be double per tick, but NAS moves at like 20 ticks a time. Yeah, NAS is a whole different ball game, man. A whole different ball game. I remember the first time I took a trade on NAS, I thought it was the same as gold. They're very different. I remember when I used to trade on FX firms a little bit more. The contract sizing on something like Nasdaq and gold would always be so different. It used to really annoy me. That you could trade like a big lot on something like Nasdaq, it'd be like nothing. It used to always get me, and every damn broker used to always have a different contract size. It was so annoying. But that's the reason I like just trading gold now. Come on to each session. Every time I fire up the charts, I know what I'm trading, and I know how I'm trading, and I know what size I'm trading it. I don't have to think about what about this pair, what about this instrument. It's like, nah, I'm just trading gold, and I'm trading this size, and I'm trading this setup, And that's all we need. All we need. I had gold buys yesterday here as well off this little morning star to rip these highs. I got stopped at break even on this one as well. It was quite unfortunate. To re-grab the lows again was quite unfortunate. A nice little morning star play there to grab this double top. Back down, broke above, down again, back up. Some pretty wild moves yesterday. Like I said, these longs, you know, we called these buys up yesterday into these highs perfectly. But actually finding an optimal entry, I think, was very difficult. I don't know if anyone did actually get it. It was very, very difficult. Haven't checked my Euro millions yet. It could be a multi-millionaire. Yeah. Knocking your door tomorrow and chat about. Yeah, absolutely. Alad, I'll hold you to that. First time I traded in New York, opening with NQ. I regret it. Yeah, Mara. So I've done it. I've done it a few times. I haven't done it in a while. It's wild. Yeah, like I said, it is wild. You have to trade like micros, or you have to. The best Nasdaq traders I see are the guys who are trading like the 1 minute. With the way we trade off the 5, it's very difficult. You have to be in the 1 minute, and you got to be fucking perfect with your entries. Didn't win the 200 mil. Still feeling about it. Always next time, man. Always next time. Yeah, you have to be very accurate if you're trading like a funding firm on. Look at that. You came up and grabbed all them highs. I didn't see that on Nas. When did we do that? Just yesterday? Yeah, yesterday grabbed all them highs that we spoke about on Nasdaq. I don't really analyze as much anymore, but yeah, ended up grabbing them highs beautifully. Double top, triple top. Very nice. 30 is going to close here on gold in 8 seconds, and we're about to close back below this range, which is very nice here. Because remember, this hourly is at a very nice level. To see this dip down and at least, you know, liquidate these lows here and hopefully come back down into these lows. Look at that. At the last couple of seconds there, you just closed back below. So 30 just closed there on gold. How are you going to open? Opening with an instant bottom wick. Lovely rejection there. He did also grab the lows, but you now also grab the highs. You just see how the 50 is looking. Yeah, lovely rejection.
I wanted that to wake up first.
This one. Yeah.
I was waiting as they ran out and off the break.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that it's just instantly pushed down is a bit weird. I would like to see it wick up first as well. Yeah, I'll be surprised if this now closes back below this support and it just wicks and holds above. To get a double top on the 30. Nice spot, man. Nice spot. Yeah, this one like this. Like here. Yeah. If you're looking at that one, Shauna, so yeah, it's very nice, man. I like that. I like that. And did you watch Avatar? I watched the first one. New York Open is like a fucking yo-yo on ice. Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you thought London Open was bad, go try and trade New York Open. When you get connection with the chart, like a movie now, did with it, Flying Creatures, you remember the scene? Yeah, nice, yeah. A great movie, to be fair. This 30 also has no top wick. Owlie's looking pretty heavy here, though. I wouldn't like to see this 30 close with no top wick here. But that's a very, very nice rejection here. Wicked out the previous high. Did close bullish. Didn't really close back below here. But on the hourly, it's looking nice enough that you could take it before that. But I don't like the fact that we've opened it instantly pushed down with no top wick on this 30. That's a bit annoying. Because I'd be surprised to see that actually close bearish with no top wick. But even if it does, that's fine. You know, the downside target's still here. Even if this does close bearish, it's not going to close all the way down here. It's still going to close like around here. Still give us a top wick, and you still have like 30 ticks into the lows. So don't chase it. It feels really bearish. It does. I really want to take the sells down into here as well. But the fact there's no top wick on this 30 just yet is a bit weird for me. Hopefully London gives us some movement today. We got unemployment claims, so London should give us some movement today. I don't think I've taken a London trade this month. Well, I mean, I'm only 8 days in, but still. Used to follow, like, oh yeah. You take a minute. Yeah, I've seen him before. Yeah, I've seen him before, Mario. He has had a record-breaking payout on Top Step, I believe. He's very aggressive. Yeah, that's kind of how you need to be. That's how you need to be on them Nasdaq trades. He's very aggressive. Yeah, very aggressive. I've seen his reels. They're pretty funny, to be honest. They get like a 60,000, they make like 60k on a Top Step or something, I believe. I see he gets a lot of hate actually, but he's aggressive, but it works for him. It's great. I watch a is that how you found me, Mario? What, just off a reel or something? It's pretty interesting. I'm always intrigued to see where people pop up from. Yeah, no one look at that. Don't know what Trent said. Don't look at that. He didn't see me there. Whatever that was. I'm joking. To make or lose 10k. Yeah. Lose big time in minutes, man. Big time. There's not a lot of risk management to it, that's for sure. It's probably great on like a funding firm because it's like, winging it kind of thing. But on a personal long term to be that aggressive, I don't know how sustainable it is. I don't know what that app is, Trent. I don't know what you're on about, man. Different person. Even if, let's say if this 30 does close bearish, we still want to clear this little noise. Even if it closes bearish and no top wick, that's fine. The hourly to break below here will give a lovely top wick and you can still short this lower. But this 30 is kind of like, what is this? Creating a morning star to continue pushing up? I don't know. Safest bet is closure below here and buys back above here. Bumped into a trading nut interview. That's not the research channel. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Yeah, it was a good podcast with Trading Nut. It's a shame the quality was so bad when I watched it back when I was in Bali. Maybe me and Cal will have to do another one at some point. But it was a good podcast, man. It's a good podcast. Funnily enough, Cam actually asked me to be on Trading Nut probably 2 years ago or so, and I just never got round to it. And we finally made it happen. So you traded in Australia or something along those lines? Yeah, nice, Cam. Nice, man. If this 30 flips bullish, could you continue to buy? I don't think so with the way the hourly's looking. The hourly hasn't really grabbed any lows just yet. Here. But you did wick out these lows, close back bullish. Previous hourly didn't break above though. Using so many indicators which confused me, like they should. Pure price such clean charts. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did I've never actually seen how well that video did. We did a trade breakdown as well, I believe. At the end of I think you put it up as a separate video. I think it was oh shit, I didn't mean to put that in there. Yeah, we did a little trade breakdown, I believe, at the end. Ended up finding a plummet. I was close enough. Yeah, nice trend, good man. Yeah, 21,000 views. Yeah, nice. Yeah, the interview with me and Cam has like around 63,000 views in 2 months, which is pretty cool. Believe it or not, Trent, I'm not actually a POM. If you want to go deep into it, I'm technically not a POM. All right. I've been called that once by a proper old guy since I've lived here. Does that offend you? Nah, it doesn't really, because well, my dad said he used to have this problem back in his day. Everyone used to call him a pommy, but it means prisoner of Mother England, and I'm not actually from England, so I'm excluded from that group. My dad said if anyone ever calls you a pom, fight it, and tell them that you are not from England. You are British. You're not from England. So technically, not actually a pom. But no, it doesn't anyway. No, I mean, but the one time where this old man randomly said it to me, I was a bit like, watch it, mate. But definitely a pom. Yeah, what I just said sounds like something a pom would say. So I guess you're right there. Guys, it tonight. Where are you from? I'm from a little island called Jersey. Not part of the UK, but it's near the UK. It's a little island closer to France, actually.
But then, who would you support in football?
Yeah, when it comes to football, then I am a pom. a big England fan. Absolutely. Yeah, doesn't really. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. Can't see you're not English and then support England in the football in the World Cup. Old Jersey. Yeah.
Wales for Scotland.
Well, I mean, I'm half Scottish, so my mum said I should be supporting Scotland, but only ever last like a week or so.
Yeah, they can't get out to the group stage.
There's no point. Old Jersey, yeah, old Jersey, the real Jersey, not New Jersey.
Yeah. Jersey Reds have gone under.
They've what, sorry?
They've gone under the rugby team, the Jersey Reds.
What do you mean?
Folded.
Really?
Money problems. Yeah, money problems on it. Have you heard about that? No.
No. Last I heard, they were like breaking into the UK leagues.
Yeah, no, they were definitely, and they were doing well as well.
They were doing very well.
At the top. Yeah, and
holy shit.
Was playing over there, and yeah, they all have to get shipped out like ASAP.
Holy shit.
2 weeks, I think, without pay, and then the company just said like, we can't fund you anymore.
Wow.
It was really short and sharp.
Wow, I did not know that. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like the club ceased trading yesterday. What the hell?
Yeah.
September, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's such a prestigious club, right? They're famous.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, they were. Yeah, that's crazy. I did not know that. That's the last post they ever made on Twitter. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, the thing is, the club in Jersey, like, it wasn't even a stadium. Like, you could buy like a couple of tickets to stand like around the sides. Like, they'd make no money from ticket sales. Like, I don't know what sponsors they had. It was like maybe some Jersey construction companies or not much. So it's like, even though they were doing so well, they just obviously didn't market themselves properly. Like, the facilities they had were like, the stadium was shit. There wasn't even a stadium. You wouldn't even call it a stadium.
It's also tough, right?
That's crazy.
It's on the island as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always going to be tough for some sports team like that, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like a football team over there, or?
Yeah, not very good though. Not very good.
They in the English league, or?
Nah, Jersey. No, I can't even remember what they're called. Nah. You maybe watch them play when they play in the Marathi, which is Jersey against Guernsey. It's the only time you watch them play. They had a way bigger stadium than what the rugby team did, which is so stupid.
Really?
Yeah, way bigger. Like a full-on huge stadium. Yeah. Stupid. I think we are going to have to tackle gold sells, even though there's no top wick on this 30. I think this is still going to push down here. Got sell at 33 and sell at 35. Nice. Yeah, even though there's no top wick on this 30, which is a little bit meh. With the way this owlie's looking, I think this could be enough of a liquidity grab of these highs to continue pushing down into this low here. So we may have to tackle some shorts even though there's no top wick on this. I still will risk off this. If it then does come back up to recreate one, so be it. But let's just wait for this 15. We still want to, we still want a nice closure below here. That's all we need. Or if this closes, somewhere back up here, top wick, we can then look for a continuation break, and that would probably be nicer. You can look for our liquidity continuation, because this trade is also based off this 4 hour. You've wicked once, you've come up for the top wick, retest all these levels, so you're basically shorting this 4 hour to re-grab the lows and continue to push down into here. So it's more of a, this is like, if this is the 5 minute, this would be our liquidity continuation play. Reject once, top wick, short from here to re-grab this low here, which is like, that's only 10 ticks away, wow, 17. So we want a liquidity continuation within a continuation. So we want this next 15 to openly, instantly push up, and then we can sell into these lows and then back down into here. Triple bottom ish. Yeah, here. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, definitely. If you start to bounce from here, I would expect probably a lot of retail traders will probably try and be doing something like this. Put their stop loss just below this low, but I think you'll still come and target this low here. I'm gonna get rid of this little support. I just want to see clean price action when we open in a second. To set this up. We can't really, unfortunately, Matt. We can't. Well, we on the hourly, we're looking very nice. This is like an hourly trade. We've broken below all this support, pushed down, triple top, wicked out the highs. Like this hourly's looking like some decent volume. But yeah, you would have to manage if you take a trade. Well, this 15 just opening instantly pushing down, so be it. But if this is the open and pushed up, you'd be managing. If you don't close below this support, you'll continue to range. But as long as you actually close below here, you shouldn't continue to range.
Yeah, it looks like it could just go back up again, doesn't it?
It's difficult, man. Yeah, it is.
One of those two choices ones.
Yeah, see it from both sides, 100%. That's the thing. That's why it's annoying that there's no top wick on this 30. That's what's really annoying. But because there is a massive wick on the hourly, you may just see this continue to push. Is that no top wick on the 15 either? A little one. A tiny little top wick again, continue to push down. I didn't really want this to open like this. I wanted this to top wick first so we could be break even at this point. What's this potion? It's only 7. It's only 7 ticks. It's not much. But the more we do bounce from here, the more likely it is that people will try and jump in longs. So the more you reject, the more likely you're going to have to see a deeper sell-off. So if we continue to reject from here, then that's great. You'll see a lot of people try and buy off this support, stop loss below here or here, and then that's why then, as soon as you wick up some highs, you could be looking for this to have a decent drive down. From where you are right now, it's only like 16 ticks. But if you grab the highs and then push down, I think that'd be a worthwhile place to look for some sells.
It does look like somewhere you would take a buy, doesn't it?
It does, man. Yeah, it really does. It's like an obvious place to try and.
Which means that it will probably push up at some point to lure them into taking the buy, and then it will come down.
Yep, 100%, man, 100%. So that could, we could, if we reject, then that's amazing. More people hold the buys, and if we can just wick up 15 highs, and then do that. That would be very, very nice.
Yeah.
What's that? 20, yeah, nice, yeah, 20. 5 more inches, move down, be patient. Yeah, you already got a... How much are you holding? I think just like a small runner, like a little 10%. Oh, do you still have a decent plate?
Yeah, mate, can you hear me?
Yeah, all good, man. I can hear you, man.
Yeah, I secured half at 32 and then another quarter at 46. I'm still holding a quarter on that.
Good man. That's beautiful, man. Great catch.
Yeah, no, thanks, Jim, mate. It's just plain sailing, that one.
Yeah, really clean one, man. These are the ones we like. It actually did almost get me. Once you left this double top here and rejected, and when I had alert, it was re-grabbing highs. I was like, oh, this isn't looking great. And by the time we closed, still closed below. Boom, end up pushing down, lovely.
You know, I had a really nice stop just in my mind where I knew I was just going to get out if it was going to keep pushing up, and then I saw that final grab, and then that was it.
Yeah, beautiful, man, beautiful.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Yeah, pleasure, man. Still got my sell runner going from Asia. Good job, David. 10%. Yeah, good job, David. Good job, man. Hold them. Your kind of ideal target runners where you'd want to be taking off a little bit more is at yesterday's low. Because if you look at this on the daily, you know, this is a lovely evening star. Where are we going to tap into? It's going to be this low down here. And depending on how unemployment claims, you could easily see gold back down here. Because what did you not do before this current push up? You rejected once, never re-grabbed the lows, so this becomes a liquidity low. If you're going to see a push up, you do this. You reject once, grab the lows, and then push higher. When you reject once, retest it. What we're doing right now is kind of like our liquidity continuation to rerun the lows. Possible to use MetaTrader top step, or am I best getting comfortable trading? Yeah, no, you can't. You can't use MetaTrader, man. You got to use the futures platforms. But if you pick Tradeovate, probably going to be the easiest to get used to. And if you really want, you know, you can trade on TradingView. You can trade on Tradeovate on TradingView. Fuck, I just made that sound well too confusing that it is. But you can basically log in to Tradeovate here on Top Step, and you could just trade off TradingView if you really wanted to. This is a nice initial rejection that Matt just mentioned. This is what we want to see. This is nice. But to be honest, you know, the Tradeovate platform it's really simple to get used to. Honestly, I've made a video on it and the TradingView integration, but it's really simple. You know, you just click a button and you can have your buy orders in. You know, click a button, it's right there, ready to go. You can close it, or you know, you can put them in, and if you want to drag it, it's really clean. Change your contract sizes up here to whatever you want, and it's clean. It'll be a little bit weird at first, don't get me wrong, but it does not take long to pick up. It's much cleaner than trying to use MT4 or 5. So this is this initial rejection here on gold, which is good. This is what we want to see. Hourly's going to close in 9 minutes as well. We've got London Open in 10 minutes as well. Top wick on the next hourly still be good as long as we close. Let me see. Yeah, it'd still be good, yeah, because you know, even if you don't close below this support, because we understand liquidity, we still know that our initial rejection from here is going to be a retail trap. So even though we haven't closed below here, we're coming back down to these lows again after massively wicking the highs. So if we just grab the highs, the likelihood is we're still going to wick all the lows. So yeah, an instant top wick to ideally tap into here. So you'll have a top wick on the hourly, you'll have a 15-minute liquidity grab, and then you obviously have that downside continuation. So yeah, we want to see this hourly give us a top wick into here, and then anywhere from here to me looks good to continue selling this off. If we can get all the way up here, then you know we're also forming a little left shoulder head, right shoulder as well. If we can, I'll be surprised if we do come up that high, but that would also be a very nice short level, and that would give you a much better range, like 30 ticks. But if there's good volume, you'd want to see just a quick wick up of here and then break out of the lows, and you'd probably be break even as soon as you grab this current hourly low, which is like 10-ish ticks, to see if you can continue pushing down. What we got, 7 is cool. All right, guys, we're going to run to the toilet quickly, and then we'll see how this London opens. 2 seconds. Don't close too bearish though, gold. 5 minute just left a little double top. Huge 5 minute rejection there, but it didn't grab anything, so it's coming to fill it in. Yeah, there was a little 5 minute continuation there. Close bearish, wick up, didn't re-grab the lows. Sell, nice push. Nice push. Five minutes creating a little double bottom here. So if we start to push up now, you're going to have a very nice sell here actually. You create like a triple bottom here on this 5. Trend line. Yeah, with the fact that we have unemployment claims today, it's going to be probably going to be the first day you actually start to get some decent volume, which means Friday should be good as well. Even though there's no news on Friday, but you'll have all other markets continue to react off unemployment claims. So it's been a very, very, very quiet start to the week overall on gold, even though we've pulled some nice moves. It's been a very, very quiet start to the week. But today and tomorrow should be pretty decent days. What do we have next week? Man, this week's flown by. CPI next week on Tuesday. Unemployment claims again on Thursday. And you've got PPI on Friday. So next week will probably be pretty busy as well. Considering we're halfway through the week, how is this weekly starting to form? Kind of difficult. You've wicked out highs on the weekly, you've closed back above this level, and you've now grabbed the lows. So like where this yeah, I still believe you'll see a lot of this little double bottom grabbed here on gold. This little double bottom here looks interesting to me. But the difficult thing about the weekly is you did actually close back above, here. Let's have a look. Resistance, fake out, resistance, support, broke, resistance, broke back above. So could this just be one huge big bottom wick to continue pushing up? Possible. If you close with a big fake out, then next week you probably have some decent downsides back into 2000. remember, we still are overall bearish on the monthly to tap back into and grab all of these monthly lows. You can see on this monthly now, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4 lows that have all respected each other. So it's like, even if you're going to see gold continue to push higher, you're very likely gonna grab a lot of the lows and then potentially see that. But you kind of do have the same to the highs actually. You got like a little double top to the highs. So you could also be looking for that as well. It's kind of like right in the middle, trapped between in the middle of January's high and low without grabbing either of them. So there is some decent opportunities on gold this month. We just need to see this daily give us a little bit more. But yeah, as it stands, my daily liquidity level is, you know, next one all the way back down here. We've grabbed all of our highs yesterday beautifully. If today closes aggressively bearish, it'll look like a very obvious evening star formation. That's kind of what we're trying to play here. 15-minute, you know, look at that, wicking all the way back up, which is the reason we don't jump in the sells. But we're trying to spot the pattern before it happens. And like I say, if this today closes with a big bearish candle, we'll look back in hindsight and be like, that was a really obvious evening star. So we're just trying to spot it before it happens. And like I say, even if the news today comes out bullish on gold, there's no way you're going to push up without at least grabbing yesterday's low. So that's what I was saying earlier. In whichever situation that goes today, long or short, you're at least gonna grab this low. If you're gonna push down, well then obviously you're gonna grab the low. But even if you're gonna have a push up, you're gonna grab liquidity that's sitting below the previous daily low. So every single scenario today on gold gives us reasons to sell into yesterday's low. And if the news does come out bullish, upside targets is still this double top and this high all the way up here. There's actually still a decent amount of levels for gold to come and grab all the way up here as well. I'm going to get rid of this one for a second. And what did you not do yesterday before this push down? You rejected once, never re-grabbed the highs. So, you know, we are stuck in this overall range. We're trading around the lows of the range. So depending on how the news goes, could you look for something like that? Yeah, possible. Hourly's just closed massively doji there on gold. 15 rejected support, closed back bullish. With the way that there's no top wick on this current 30, I think if we're going to take these shorts, it's going to be around the head and shoulders level, which could also give you that top wick and just wick out that little high, create that top wick and start to push down. We're not going to take shorts off that big rejection there yet, but that's fine. That little double bottom trend line at some point when it does give us the opportunity is going to be a lovely target now. But yeah, overall liquidity levels here on gold is this low here and all of these highs back up here. Come and grab NFP highs, because you did wick out some highs on NFP, but you never really grabbed this little double top, and you never grabbed this little double top as well. So there's a lot of reasons to see this continue pushing up. But like I say, even if you're going to push up, you're still going to grab them lows, and then you could be looking for something like that. You can kind of see, yeah, I can see price going kind of either way today. But these highs up here are very nice. I have more upside targets than overall downside targets on gold. We do still have this very minor double bottom down here as well. So it's like almost like we're right in the middle of our higher time frame liquidity levels. So these are all the levels that you guys should be marking on your charts as levels. And you kind of, the way that you simply play them is you just wait for the false move. If you grab the lows, amazing, you start buying into the highs. If you grab the highs, amazing, you start selling into the lows. Because obviously we draw these levels on, then you might be asking, well, that's all well and good, but how do we actually trade it? And that's how you do it. If we grab the highs, then you're going to see a dip back down. If you grab the lows, then you can see a dip back up. You let price come to you. You always wait for that false move. Always wait for that false move. Silky smooth Wi-Fi, friendly fire, thank you, man. Best in the building, man. Best Wi-Fi. See how he's flexing best in the building. I still prefer this initial downside on gold because this 4 hour still grabbed the highs and closed bearish. You still haven't grabbed these lows. That's the reason I'm intraday bearish on gold. But this current hourly doesn't fill me with much confidence. The 15s just re-grabbed the highs, which is great. About time you paid that internet bill. Give me 20 euros. Okay, sell gold into yesterday's low for around 20 ticks. So take that at like a 0.01 lot. That should give you 20 euros, man. Should give you bang on 20 euros actually. Give you about 22. I can give you 200 if you use a 0.1. That's right, 1. Come on, gold. Give us some London goods today. Oh no, did I miss Alan's dance moves? I missed it. Oh, I missed it. Not forget to record Zoom. Zoom is already fired up and recording. You're already on it. Already on it. 5 minute. Just close bearish there. Just wick the highs. You have a lot of lows down here. Could we sell this and risk off this high? What's that, like 8 ticks? 5 minute has a triple bottom. It's not a bad place to look for sales on this 5. It's a shame it's so choppy, but that is a 5 like triple bottom here. We are going to grab that, but it's like how long are you actually going to take to get there? So what do you have? 8 ticks. Your break even point is 8 ticks, and you're trying to target like 20 back down here minimum. Yeah, I'll give you about 20. This 5, that 5 does look nice actually. Well, you're risking like 10. The thing is, you're risking 10 to be break even at 8. It's like a negative risk to reward, which I'm not a huge fan of. Even though my overall downside target is here, this would have to be a level where you would manage. You know, it's there for the taking, but I think there's going to be a much more logical setup today than this, even if this does hit. Because what did you not do here before this whole push up? You didn't grab any of the lows. So all of these become liquidity points. So you can delete these two. That would be your initial break-even level. 90 pip stop loss, 5 hit TP. Yeah, absolutely, man. We will swing the stop loss and we will scalp the TP. You know it, man. You know it. You know what we do around here. I'm not in this play again. I'm just drawing up. I think it will hit, but it's just, yeah, it's not, like I say, it's not worth the risk for me. Even though you're risking like 9 ticks, which isn't a lot, but the downside's not the best. I watched a funny reel. Let me send it to you actually. I think Mark sent it to me. And it was like a trader's worst nightmare or something. And the dude wakes up to...
Order filled.
Yeah, that's the sound. Should be our...
Should be my alarm clock. That should be everyone's alarm clock. Order filled.
Let's do it.
So at this point here, you would be break even on this trade because you're coming back into that support. I don't know if anyone was crazy enough to scalp it. Order filled. Yeah, I have my trade evade muted, but I kind of missed that order filled. Ten ticks, 2 cons. Every little helps. Yeah, good man. Good man. Where's your? You probably get 10. Yeah, you get 10 about there. Once you get back to these lows, yeah, you very much could see this continue to push. But at this point, just based off what we've done previously, you could still range. So you would want to reduce. Well, probably have all risk off the table. That 5-minute close, nice though. 5-minute close bullish. Grab the highs, close back bearish into the top wick. Take the break of the low, risk off the high. And a natural play. How's the 15 looking? 15 still looking a bit weird, I believe. Yeah, it's like a nice little double bottom there now, which is very nice. See, look at this, already rejected. Look at that. So if we were in this, we would be getting a little bit scared here. Oh, with the liquidity probably even potentially stopped. What is that? Yeah, you may survive that. I don't know. You certainly would not an FX broker, that's for sure. I wonder if you would have survived that if you had executed that. I wonder if you would have survived that. How close did you come? Yeah, on the futures you may have. Yeah, 2 ticks. Yeah, you would have survived that. On FX you certainly wouldn't have. Look at this, 1 minute. Look at us go. Look at this. Did you get that short marrow? Did you survive that? Oh well, there you go. You very much wouldn't then. So if anyone did take that, you would be closing a break even. Oh, that's a nice top wick on this current 5 though. Now that's a candle I do like. So if anyone did take this trade, you'd be out of that break even. Because we've just rejected and created a double bottom. Now the break of this low could actually give us some decent volume and could actually give you a much better setup. It is only 4 ticks into lows, but I'm expecting this to have a decent drive now because you're rejecting off this level even more. So if you really break this low, you should have a decent drive. Are you gonna grab? Oh, you kind of got. I would love to just wick the high first though. If it wicked the high, I could risk off that. 15. Now I don't really care about this. We got like 50 minutes to go. If we can wick this high here, I will full margin the break of this low. And I don't want it to tag now though. I would love it just to wick these highs. It doesn't. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to look to execute, and I'm also trying not to over refine here. When it's in tight ranges like this, it's very difficult. You could take the break of this low and risk off the high. You're risking like 5 ticks. If it doesn't aggressively close bearish, you know, you just cut the trade anyway. So if anyone does want to take it, you know, it's there. Sometimes trading gold. Yeah, I've traded oil before, man. Yeah, I just don't like the way that it moves on an intraday basis. I've swing traded oil before, but I'm not a huge fan of the way that it moves on, like, you know, like the 5 and the 15. We started to watch it for a little bit, and it just was moving weird. And it can go exactly as you expected, but it can wick you out aggressively before. Like I had some I think this chart I had some analysis. Like on the higher time frame, I find it really clean to cool oil. Yeah, like these liquidity grabs, I find these really nice to cool. But actually, look at that. That was lovely. Look at that. That double top that got wicked out straight back down. But yeah, on an intro, probably not now because everything's like, look at this, fucking hell. Everything's kind of, all markets are ranging right now, so we can't just judge that price action. But when was this Tuesday? Does have some nice pushes. It just doesn't really move. It doesn't really move nicer than gold. Oh, cool. Now you're grabbing high, amazing. So what would you be risking? Like 9 ticks? Yeah, cool. All right. There it is. Well, we got 1 more minute. It's last close to 15 as well. Wrong fucking chart. Don't flip, Goldie. Don't flip. You may have to give it a little bit of breathing room here. I don't know what I don't think you're gonna get amazing fills here today. You may even want to just use half risk, to be honest. I just had that alert go off there. What's your stop loss? Like 7. What you got? You got 40. You got 40 seconds for this to actually close bearish. This will be invalid if this aggressively doesn't close. You would want to be cutting it straight away. If you do put it in, you know, if you just want to go half risk, it's not a bad idea. It makes sense to me. I just don't love the volume. That's the only thing. Yeah, last 5 of the 15 as well. Yeah, it probably makes sense for you just to wait for the 15. How's the 15 looking? Yeah, 15's not looking great. I mean, 15 is still gonna. Let me just grab one of these levels. The 15 is still gonna close. Well, if the 15 closes below here, you're still gonna get a next 15 top wick. So, there you have it. You got a 15 little double bottom here now as well. Was that? Don't tell me that could have been enough of a top wick. How did the 5 close? Yeah, it's. Is that my entry? I just closed it there. I just closed it at like minus $50. I don't really like that position. I just closed it there. I wanted to see that 5-minute close more bearish than that amount. So you guys enjoy, man. See you next time. I'm not really looking to hold that. I would have been happier to hold that longer if that previous 5 actually closed bearish. You know, if you got your stop above the highs, you're probably fine. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Boy, I'll watch it fucking push now. Oh, there you go. If anyone did get it, you can probably just put your stops to break even. I did close it, but you can probably just put your stops to break even. 15's instantly pushing down there. Does top steps at 7 in the UK? Yeah, it does, man. Yeah, it does, man. Yeah, absolutely. I just really want to. I would have loved to see just this 5-minute drive, even though I think it's gonna rip these lows. It's just how long is it gonna fucking take to get there? If anyone is still in it, you know, you just put your stops to break even now. As soon as you grab these lows, then you're not gonna take profit there. Yeah, nice, man. You get it on the flip.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Nice. Good man. You want to look to target all the way down here. I don't think like here, in here, it is not worth taking. Your minimum want to be targeting yesterday's low. I probably should have just. I could have brought my stops down a little bit, but I just kind of wanted to cut that there. What did I cut that? I cut that at like minus $73, so you know less than a tick. But the reason I closed it is just because I just didn't like this. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's that push. There's the push, Goldie. Motherfucker. So if you guys are in this, you're sitting up like around 10 ticks. You just hit like 9. Remember, downside target is this low down here. That was a lovely little. Fuck, if you sniped it from there in hindsight, obviously, that was what we wanted. We wanted to re-grab previous 5 highs and start to flip bearish. He had a double bottom here to grab. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have closed that, but whatever. What else? Didn't catch a further bullish 5. Yeah, tricky one for sure. Yeah, very, very, very tricky. If you guys are in it, your downside target is yesterday's low. You're grabbing this low now, which is great. You know, you're probably sitting at like, depending on what size you have, if you've got like 10, you know, you may even want to start to see how it closes and trail. You're probably going to catch this entire 30-minute fake out as well. Yeah, look at that. So that initial rejection was what Matt was mentioning, what we were talking about, is that initial rejection is a retail trap for people to jump in longs. People jump in longs here, put their stop loss either here or down below there. And that's where we short into where most people are trying to buy. And that's how you take advantage of retail traps. So, yeah. Nice play. Nice play if you guys got it. Very nice. Like I say, you're probably not worth securing anything yet, because this can run much further. 10 ticks, 1 contract out, done 30 ticks today already with this little volume. More than happy with that. Yeah, amazing, Mary. Good job, man. That's great. Yeah, I mean, any profit in you know, this range is fucking fantastic, especially this one. You know, Asia was easy for us guys, but for the London guys, it's, you know, catching 10 ticks in this little noise is great. You did grab these lows. If I was still in this, I personally still wouldn't take anything off here. It's just not really worth my time. I'd rather take a break even than take profit off here. My ideal downside target is that daily low. I wouldn't be too scared about this initial rejection. If it does get you, nah, so be it. You still got that daily low to grab. 10 seconds to this 5's going to close. Look at that, closing right back above that support. But whether or not this is a level where you decide to take some profit, it's a level where you have to take risk off the table. Regardless if it's 5 ticks, 10 ticks, 100 ticks, you have to take risk off the table as soon as you grab this low and tap into the support. Like I said, whether you secure some profits, that's up to you, but you have to manage your risk as soon as you grab these lows. If you re-break this low, you're probably going to see a pretty quick drive down into here. What was your risk on this trade? It was like, what, less than 10 ticks, I believe? No, yeah, less than 10 ticks. So you were risking 8 ticks to ideally make around 16 to 20. So you got like a nice little 1 to 2 risk reward there. Getting in a trade with, like, you know, 7 tick stop loss is fucking fantastic. And this was a valid place to put your stop. If we didn't grab the highs here, I wouldn't have even put in the order. But the fact that we wicked up the highs, which is what we were talking about as it was happening, the alert went off, as you guys can see here. The alert went off, which was above that high. As soon as you grab them highs, look for the break of the low. In a session of high volume, you'll see that push down very well.
I only entered after the break of the high on the 5.
Like around here.
Yeah, there's it broke that high where you got your stop loss there.
Yeah.
And then I entered the momentum like you was speaking about.
Yeah, nice, man, nice.
It probably hit me a break even here anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't have a. Although I think this downside is going to come in beautifully, I don't have a whole heap of confidence in the volume. That's the reason I cut it aggressively. I just didn't like the volume.
Yeah.
But break even.
I think I was just lucky, I think.
Well, you haven't grabbed the 5-minute lows yet either, which is quite nice. Now you have another little double bottom there. And you're going to get rid of some of these little levels now. These have all been grabbed. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to push high, you're at least going to re-grab this low. And by the time you do grab that low, as soon as you start breaking that low, then you can probably just lock in a little bit. And as soon as you do break this low, you'll probably see a decent push down to TP area, which you're about to do.
Yeah, I was seeing more.
Which you're about to do.
I might just trail the 5 minutes after this.
Yeah.
See how low it goes.
I reckon it's worth it, man. What do you have down? Say ticks into low. Little double bottom again. Did any of you guys on YouTube manage to snipe this quick position? It was very quick. Or did anyone else? And Aleth got it. Mario got it. Anyone else on Zoom catch it? 2 contracts at break even. Nice work, Sean. This is if you guys get break even on this, this is a good break even. I don't want to say still in yet. Nice, good man. Break even though, at least you have to be break even. Won't be E too quick. Got hit to start. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's all good, Jay. Not a bad shout, man. I did as well. Got 18 pips. Break even out. Yeah, good work. You didn't like in the speed of the transaction. Yeah, agree, Anthony. Same as me, man. Caught it. Thanks. Good job. Very nice. Well done. A lot of you guys managed to catch it. You know, trades like this where you're not so sure, but you know the stop loss is like less than 8 ticks. That's why I said even just putting a half risk, just get a feel for the market. Sometimes it's good just to have something in the markets to get a real emotional feel for how it's going to move. Sometimes you need something in the markets to be able to have a real feel for how things are actually moving. That's why just even putting in like, you know, just like one contract, which may seem like nothing, can actually help sometimes. Let me just see how these higher time frames are looking here. Have a look at this 30, have a look at this 15. Yeah, 30's looking good. 30's looking lovely. Yeah, you're gonna rip all them lows, I know it. I know it. 15 isn't, 15's looking alright. I don't really see a need to come anywhere near this high. I think you, what do you have from here? 12 ticks away, not bad. See how next 5 opens. You just left another little double bottom there. I didn't get the best of fill in my position either. The fills weren't amazing because there's not a lot of volume. I didn't get the best of fill. My fill was actually much worse than this. I think it was maybe like here.
Willie's looking decent now though.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, he is looking decent now.
Yeah, I think that was, yeah. There you go. You're about to break the lows. Yeah, Ali's looking great, man. Yeah, you're gonna see it rip all of it. You're gonna see it rip all these lows. You get runners, and you make it have a decent position. Yeah, there you go. As soon as that 5 minute breaks down lows, you're gonna see a decent drive down here on gold. So if you guys are still in this, you can probably just trail above the current 5 highs. You just wait the little lows again. Is it worth it actually? Yeah, 4 ticks. As soon as you grab this low, depending on your entry, whether it's a lot or not, it's probably still worth, you know, maybe closing like for 50-ish%. If you do get, once you do get down here, you've just grabbed this little 5 minute double bottom, your 5 minute double top. You should see it continue to have a nice little quick drive here. I still think there's a lot of retail trying to buy gold right now. Like we mentioned for this whole entire push down. 5 minute was actually the cleanest time frame there. If we were just watching the 30 and the 15, you wouldn't have got this position. Look at the 30, rejected the lows. 15, bullish doji, grabbed the highest doji. So 5 minute for a change was actually the cleanest time frame there. Look at this position is stressful. That's a nice little continuation play there, little double bottom, retest the highs. Nice one. What was that? What did you get there? Left shoulder head, right shoulder. What did that give you? 13, yeah. Yeah, you may have to be happy with like 10-15 today, to be honest. I think what will be interesting today is if you grab the daily lows before unemployment claims. I think that'll be very interesting. Interesting to then see where unemployment claims could go. Nice little slow drive there. Little 1, 2, 3, boom. Do you see the lows being grabbed and then to push up on the 30 top wick? Maybe. I don't. Yeah, I don't think so, but maybe. But I mean, if you're already in the shorts, you know, you would. This is your TP area anyway. Is yesterday's low, so you probably will. Then you probably cross that bridge when you get to it. I wouldn't worry about something that's that far away just yet. Just focus on what's happening now. Don't worry about what may happen in the next like hour or so. Focus on kind of on what you're seeing. But as soon as you liquidate this low, which is yesterday's low, and a very nice little double bottom here, you'd already be securing 50% and going break even just in case that upside can happen. But who knows? You could also, you know, you do break this, you know, you could also see a decent drive back down to like here and here as well. Yeah, you do still have this area up here. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So there you go. There's that drive. That's where that low there. You got like 15 ticks. You know you want to be closing like 50%. See if it can continue pushing. And if you want to, you know, you could probably trail above some 5-minute highs now. Once you do break, if you close below this, you could still see some decent downside as well. So if you guys continue to hold that, good job. Very nice work. What have you got in this current 5? You've got your 12 ticks for the day. Close one contract. Yeah, nice work, Sean. Good work, man. Good work. 5-minute just closed aggressively bearish. Did you get a bottom wick? Yeah. 30 also just closed bearish. Yeah, you're going to see us continue to push down. Let me see how that 30 just closed. So you got the 30-minute fake out there as well. That rejection of that support was nothing but a retail trap. We spoke about this before it happened. So now whilst all retails are buying this position on gold, wondering where the fuck this came from, you're already taking profit and you're already out. You're taking advantage of where most retailers just got absolutely slapped there on gold and you've got like 20 ticks for the day. If you want to lock in that 20 ticks, close full, take it. You had a very choppy day. To lock in 20 ticks is great. 20 ticks in this little run in a very range bound market is good. If you want to lock it in, like I say, lock it in. Don't be afraid to take profit. You're pushing down into an instant bottom wick on this current 30. Take the profit. 75 ticks in the runner so far. Record for me. Amazing, Anthony. Amazing. Yeah, you guys who got runners from the Asian plays as well. Yes, yeah, that's like 80 ticks. Huge, 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 huge. Amazing work. Amazing, amazing. This is going to be your instant barrier as well. Look at this major level. So to close like 90% at this level, fantastic. To close 30 pips, very nice. Good job. When you say 20 ticks, do you mean 0.2? No. 20 ticks, 20 pips. Hit. 20, 21. Yeah, if you were to... Yeah, if I was doing this, you guys who did hold it, I personally would close full. I'd close full there, lock it in. Lovely call. Lovely, lovely call. Shame it took like fucking half an hour to get there, but it, you know, ended up playing out. Got the W, cheers Aaron. I'm bouncing for the night. See ya. Enjoy Cam. See you next time, man. Yeah, I'm out. Good work, Sean. Good work, man. Good job to you guys who got it. You got like almost like a 1 to 3 risk reward there. It's pretty nice. Must be nice.
You know that sickening feeling? If I, just this month, if I would have gone and used 10 contracts in each trade,
yeah,
it would have been over 6k.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. That's good though, man. That's good. It's good to look at it like that.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You should be proud of that.
In the golf clubs I got buy the 6K.
TP hit. Thanks, man. Good work. Big win. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, good job, Arthur. Good man. I got 18 ticks. Yeah, good work, Matt. Very nice. Good work. A lot of you guys got this. Good job. Great, that won't take now yet. Goodbye, the whole UK. Let's get this on. Let me get this on here. Very nice. Best channel on YouTube, 100%, man. You already know it. You already know it. We called that to the liquidity point, to the absolute tick, very, very well. And whilst most retail traders would have been trying to buy gold today, you were selling into where most people were trying to buy, and that's the main takeaway. You always want to be thinking about what most retail traders are doing and taking advantage of where they have their stop loss, which before we even jumped on the stream, we said yesterday's low. Regardless of what gold was going to do today, you were always going to come down and liquidate that low, regardless of if you were going to push up or if you were going to push down. That low there was always going to get grabbed. So once you understand something like that on gold, then trading becomes very simple. When price is going to be drawn to in regardless of bullish or bearishness overall, it can be very, very powerful. And that's all your job is to really do. Use the high time frame to understand where prices are going to be drawn to. Use the 5 minute just for execution into where you were anticipating, and that's your play. Change to Thomas Walker back. Oh, Trent, man, Trent. But now that you're grabbing these lows before unemployment claims today, I mean, you're already done for the day. You close the chart, you're done for the day. But it'll be interesting now to see where this news does go today. Like, do you come and swing back up, or do you just continue to push down? It's a very interesting level. Love your streams, been learning a lot. Appreciate your efforts. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Spread the word. Drop a little like for the stream. Spread the word. We'll take over these London live streams eventually. We've got 97 people tuning in. Someone can find me another YouTube streamer who's calling risk rewards and precision that well. Please do let me know. And that's not an egotistical way. Generally, let me know. I don't see anyone else calling accurate moves on gold like that to the absolute to a less than an 8 pip stop loss. Everyone who watched the Trading Nut podcast said managing risk and having that small of stop loss was bullshit. Well, you guys watch us do it every day. Look at that. Even off that, you had that little 5 minute little double bottom there. Even like taking that little continuation, you got like 20 ticks. Huge. Thank you. Thanks, Aaron, following you from Papua New Guinea. Oh, lovely man. Appreciate you tuning in. You have several levels above and below. But they pushed towards the closest level, or not really? Yeah, you kind of just wait for, like, if you, like, overall, you're kind of waiting for whichever's going to get grabbed first. Like, if I have big levels, which we still do over here on gold, on my other time frame, you just kind of, if you're, teasing around the lows, and you're very likely going to grab the lows and then grab the highs. Yeah, if you're bouncing around your most recent liquidity level, which we did here, then that's where you want to be looking to target. Like, I imagine a lot of retails would have been trying to buy this here today on gold, trying to buy this support, thinking they've got the jackpot trade here. They hit like 30 ticks, they don't see this rejection, they don't manage their trade, they don't use trade management, and then they just get stopped out. Okay, London, partner no trades me. See you guys in the US. Yeah, enjoy, Brian. Enjoy, man. See you in the US, man. I'll be active today.
Yeah, that was me a couple of months ago.
Yeah. Always the way, man. That's why it's good to see it now. That was me a couple of years ago as well. Absolutely. See that nice little projection, think, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah.
As soon as this rejects, you don't manage a trade, boom, stopped out. What can we see for the rest of the day? Stay blessed. Yeah, enjoy, man. Enjoy. What can we see for the rest of the session? Well, we've grabbed this low now. That was our overall downside low. So what can we see for the rest of the day? Well, the only next kind of overall levels I have is this double bottom down here and this high up here. But the closer you get to news, you kind of have to be I mean, you're clearly bearish now. You closed aggressively bearish. Take a look at gold on the hourly. We caught that sell before the breakout, but as long as you close below here, you could see this to continue to push down. And if you take a look at the 4 hour, that was that intraday 4 hour continuation play. You wick up, you didn't grab the lows, you short into that low. That's your continuation play. So if this 4 hour closes below like here, you could look to play gold down. If you don't close below here in the next 4 hour, you could continue to range in this kind of annoying area. But if you guys are already up today, you don't care. It's kind of hard to say where you're gonna go now until that news. You've kind of grabbed all highs here. You wicked out the highs, closed bearish. Top wick, re-break the lows. If you start closing back above this level, then you got buys up into all of these highs here. That's probably gonna be what time? That doesn't close till like another what? Another hour and 20 minutes. Alex says there. If you close below, then double bottom down there. But I don't think you'll get another big move like we've just seen there in London until probably unemployment claims. Wouldn't surprise me if we just continue to kind of mess around and range a little bit. But for you guys on Zoom, I'd recommend watching this back today. You could probably skip the recording to I'd say probably about like 7:40 on the charts here to understand this little drop down. Yeah, Brett, let me send it to you, man. I'll send it to you here. I'll send you it's read only. Then all you have to do, man, is just make a copy of it, and then you can keep it, man. Let me send this to you. So it's a viewer here, and then if you just switch that to, if you go file, make a copy, then you can delete everything I've got in there. Try not to delete the cells that have the formulas, because then it will kind of mess it all up, and then you can kind of you can put all your own stuff in, man. Put all your own good shit in there. Where are we? There we go. So far this month, we're only 8 days in. I assume this is going to go down, but we got a 90% win rate so far for this month, with only one loss, but that one loss was very big. One of the biggest losses I've taken in like, I don't know, over 6, 7, 8 months or something. Taking a 67 tick loss was crazy. It was supposed to be like 15, or actually it was supposed to be a break even. Don't trade a move. Do not trade a move house. Biggest loss last month was 10 pips, which is nice. 73% win rate last month, 4 break evens, 5 losses, 14 wins. Total of 233 ticks. Why is that wrong? That's wrong. Why is that wrong? 28. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there you go.
You hear me, mate?
Yeah, it's a little bit blurry, but I can hear you, mate.
Oh, okay. There's different microphones and everything, but I was just saying that Brett's comment about that journal, I was slacking off so big time and I was blowing up those top 7 accounts towards the end of last year. And that little chat with yourself, mate, it's why I'm here, why I'm in your little group. It's night and day compared to the last couple of weeks.
Good man.
So, yeah, really appreciate it, eh?
Yeah, good man. Yeah, absolutely. Journaling's the key, man. Absolutely. Journaling's the key.
And I hated it. I absolutely hated it with a passion.
Yeah.
And just to sit down and have it very simple and to make a couple of notes, my God.
100%, man. Changes everything.
Yeah.
100%, man. Thanks for all the hard work you do. Pleasure. Appreciate you tuning in. We'll get the streams bigger one day. We'll have more people tuning in, hopefully. So just drop a little like, share the streams with your trading friends. Tag me on Instagram.
For the first time today.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah, it felt good actually.
Good.
And I put some little notes in as well, mistakes I made.
Yeah.
Things just all of a sudden felt a lot clearer.
Good man.
More organised.
Yeah.
It's not all in my head, trying to remember what I did wrong last time or what I did right.
It's
all down there in black and white.
100%, man. Yeah, it kind of reiterates it for you. Like it puts it in your head, like just that little bit extra. And if ever you do something stupid, and if ever you feel like, oh no, I don't want to journal, like just make sure you do journal it. And then when you write it out again, it just makes you feel even more stupid. So then next time you're like, fuck, I'm not going to do that again because I don't want to put it in my journal and look like an idiot. It's simple, but it really does help. Print off the journal. Yeah, nice work, Sean. Yeah, good man. Print it off. Write down. Remember, like as Matt just said, that in your journal, one of the most important things is writing down the emotions. Don't just put win loss. Write down how you felt going into the position, how you felt coming out of the position, because that's what's really important. It's pointless putting down win or loss. Right? Put in lots of notes. That's why I kind of created that printable journal, because it has that whole section where you actually write down your emotions, and you keep making the same mistakes, but you keep writing it down. Sooner or later, you're going to recognize them a lot easier and a lot quicker. What was the time frame of the previous daily lows to be grabbed? Time frame? Sure, it doesn't happen every day. Yeah, it happens. Every single time gold's going to have a big move up or down. You always grab daily highs or lows. So that's why yesterday I was bullish on gold into this little equal high daily highs. Bullish up into that. As soon as you grab them, you close bearish. Today, top wicks. Well, what do you have here? You have equal daily lows again, so you short into that. Anytime gold is going to have that big push, you're always going to grab daily highs or daily lows. So here, double bottom, wicks the highs, wicks the lows, sorry, pushes higher. What did you not do here before the push up? You never grabbed the lows, so at some point you'll see this grabbed. Reject once, grabs the lows, pushes higher. Haven't grabbed this one, this will get grabbed. Yeah, it happens all the time, yeah. All the time. That's why yesterday, with the way that Tuesday closed bullish, I was bullish yesterday to liquidate these daily lows. Same as today. Closed doji, what did you not do? You hadn't grabbed the lows. So today, I was bearish into these daily lows. And that's what will always happen on gold. See this? Anytime you're going to push down, you wick out daily highs, you retest, and you push down. This here looks almost identical to what you're seeing here. You reject once, you retest, you grab all the lows. You reject once, you retest, you grab all the lows. That's how Goldie likes to move. Recently, learned to make sure I cancel orders and trade before going to bed, so no surprises when you log in the morning. yeah. I have also been there. Man. Especially when trading futures, it's much easier to forget. I always click that exit all. Let's grab the low marked up. If it was to reverse, what would you need to see to take a trade back up? You probably want to see. Well, your 12 minutes until the hourly is going to close. So you would probably just want to wait for that, to be honest, man. And this is all you're really going to be able to work with now, is this little range here, which is like, it's only a 15 tick range. Unless you start closing back above here, then you could see some buys, but I don't have any other intraday liquidity levels to come and grab to the highs now. They're kind of all being grabbed for me. My only next overall liquidity levels, like none of these, this isn't liquidity level, this isn't liquidity. They've all wicked out highs, push lower, wicked out the highs, push lower. So my only upside liquidity levels are much further away now, like here, and these highs all the way up here. But if you're going to see that push up into here, that's not going to come until you close like back above here. So this is all you really have to work with now, is just this range. But I wouldn't be looking for longs. Hourly's about to close bearish. If you open and instantly push up, you just look to continue to sell it. For me, buys are off the cards for quite a while. Well, yeah, buys are off the cards for me until like bullish engulfing back above here, and you may look to play that. But in terms of just trading what we see, any top wick in the next hourly, continue to short into the lows, and that would really be the next real trade, I think, man. Man, it's hot in this room. What the fuck's the aircon on? Understood. Thanks for the explanation. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Glad it helped, man. Yeah, I would just be for now, I would just be open to continued sells. Although you're getting this initial rejection here on the hourly, you could easily still wick it out one more time. So I wouldn't really be too worried about this, unless you start closing back above here, then you can look for, like I say, the longs. But I don't have any clear highs that price needs to grab before pushing lower. I had lows that needed to be grabbed before pushing higher, but I don't really have any highs that need to be grabbed anymore. You need price action to create a little bit more liquidity for the next hour or so, and then you may have a next clear trade. So where I said to look to close out your guys' shorts, this is exactly why. This major support here. So what did you hit? You hit lows of like 30 ticks. Fantastic. Even if you just got 15, 20 of that, amazing. Amazing. Well, if you just bounced up already, look at that already. Bouncing back up another 12. But yeah, any kind of overall buys, I think your safest bet is going to be above here. I wouldn't be surprised to see gold just continue to get stuck in between here now and until probably closer to New York. And then once we get closer to New York, amazing. We'll be able to see how unemployment claims goes, which is at, let me just see what time it is. I think it's at normal time. Yeah, 1:30 London time. You're gonna have unemployment claims, which could really turn things around now on gold. Now that you've grabbed them daily lows, it's going to be interesting to see where that news is going to take it. I was on the big picture. Yeah, high time frame is always the key, man. Like you never just open the charts and go straight to the 5. You always want to be looking at what's going on overall. You know, if we didn't understand what was going on the daily here, this low here, we wouldn't have ever been able to catch these shorts. Because this looks like a liquidity grab to continue to push up, so why would I look at that? And the only reason I look at that is because of the daily. So yeah, you always want to be painting on them the higher time frame picture. Yeah, it's worth it, Paul. Yeah, it's worth having a look into, man. Gold always grabs daily highs and lows before a push. It's very nice, and it's the reason that we were able to call this spike up here, since we were all the way back down here, because here you had a triple top, 1, 2, 3 highs that respected each other. Well, gold is never going to see a big push down with that. You're always going to come up. You're going to re-grab these highs before that push down. So we were talking about buys up into here since we were all the way back down there. So as you grab the day lows, close bullish, at this point here, you buy up into all of that liquidity. And that's an absolute monster of position. That's like, fucking 500 almost ticks. Which is huge, 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 huge. You never know, this Audi could close above. If it does, you can maybe look for next range, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me for the session, guys. For you guys on Zoom, do you guys who got the shorts, good job. If you guys didn't get the shorts, don't worry. This Zoom will be uploaded to YouTube and then sent into Discord in like the next hour or so. But we'll catch up closer to the New York session, closer to unemployment claims. So Zoom, guys, great session today, and I'll talk to you guys in Discord soon. Enjoy, guys. Talk to you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. All right, YouTube fam, great day today. Great calls. We had Asia sells, we had London sells. All in all, fantastic day. I didn't get these sales here today in London, unfortunately, but I did get the Asia sales. You can't catch them all. But appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. This live stream will be re-uploaded even to YouTube as well. So if you guys want to go watch it back, want to watch how we were able to cool these shorts down into all this retail trap, then be sure to go and watch it. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow, same time. And next week, there'll be no streams because I'm in New Zealand. So tune in tomorrow. It'll be our last stream of the week. Fun coupon Friday. Trade safe with unemployment claims later on. Survive to see another day. Don't blow your accounts. Don't be stupid. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we'll do it all over again. Peace.